Hello everyone and welcome back to another long-awaited Minecraft episode on the Geek Herd Realm. If you watched the previous videos, you'll notice that I'm in a completely different area. So what the plan is here is I will go back to that area eventually to finish my build. But I found somewhere else I want to build. You can see I'm going for like a natural sort of bridge going along here. But also I've died many a times, so I've lost all my good stuff, lost all my netherite stuff. Well, I haven't lost it, I know where it is. It's in the nether, and I should be able to find it, but I really don't want to. I don't want to die again, so I'm not doing that. Let me just give you an idea of my vision. This area here I think is going to be like the main entrance to my base. This is where I will basically build all my useful stuff. So crafting table, enchantment table, furnaces. I'll probably have like a storage system. That's the plan. I want to make a proper storage system, so if I have a look back here, it must open up somewhere. Yep, it does. I'll go away, skellies. So I could probably make the storage area back here quite open. It's not too open. I could mine some of this wall out. If you can see it, let's light this shit up. Okay, after a bit of mob killing and running away, we have finally lit up. Let's put that there so it may remind me that that's what I wanted to do. Okay, progress update. You will notice this contraption. It's a redstone clock hooked up to a sugarcane farm, essentially. Yeah, I got that hooked up so I can hopefully get some sugarcane. It's just set on a timer. Whether that is an efficient way to do it, I don't know, but it's done nonetheless. Haven't done much on this yet, but I will get to that, or I may work on the front of base first, so this area. So I kind of like that pillar, but I don't know what I can do with it. Okay, so I decided to switch it up a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Instead of sending the path all the way down straight there, I decided to make an angle around this post here. Now I'm debating whether to make it go down to there or carve a path into the side of the mountain, which then leads a path down. Something like that. I drop down here. Actually, if these could naturally be stairs, I'll add like slabs or stairs to it. If I start hacking through, let's have a little look at that. Okay, I could open it up a little, but let me just have a look, see how high I've gone. Okay, that's probably about right. I'll go up one more block. I could natural fight it a little bit. Is it worth keeping that? I don't think it is. Maybe I could literally have it carved in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm not going to bother with that level. Let's just fill that in. make this. I could leave a little pillar or something here, couldn't I? That doesn't look too bad actually. I like the little pillar bit there, that could work with a bit of detailing. Maybe thicken it out a little bit. But yeah, I think that could work really well. Okay, so thicken this pillar up a little bit. Let's have a little look from here. It's not looking too bad. Small progress, and it doesn't look like much at the moment. But I am just winging it right now. I have no real plan. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I want to get a view straight on of this area so I can work on it. And now there's zombies on their way. Right, anyway. Yeah, this is just so I can get a good view. Oh, let me light this area up because clearly zombies spawn from this area. That should give me a good view of what I can do. Don't really know how to begin. Okay, a little update. I've done a bit of planning. I'm going to have a grand entrance, that's the plan. Probably have a pillar or design of some sort either side of this archway. I also had an idea with these pillars here, having them as sort of like, I don't know how to describe it, like look like lookout towers, obviously with a bridge or path going to them. So say I get to here, it'd be like almost like an awning, obviously made out of stone, and I've just mapped this bit out roughly. I'll still keep the path idea this side, and what I'll do is I'll have it going through the pillar that'll be going here, and that is sort of the idea I've got. So I'm gonna get on with that design. Once I've got the sort of design and blocks that I know that I want to use for this, I will start incorporating it into the path and the pillars and etc. Okay, so I've done a lot of work off camera. Now you ready for this? Here we are. So this is a design I've come up with. I like it personally, but we'll get into more detail on that shortly. But for now, I got rid of that pathetic excuse for a sugarcane farm and made this one instead. Yeah, there are some observers missing, but I didn't have the resources, so that's all I've got for now. But this is completely automatic. And here's the underside. It's not pretty in here, I'll be honest, but as you can tell, it works. It's completely automated in the fact that I don't need to do a damn thing except go and open the chest. So here's a little look from up top. So what I do, instead of having the minecart running around constantly, I've got this observer here which gets activated when one of these observers gets triggered, and then that sends the signal to this, which sends the minecart off whenever it's activated. That is a design I'm proud of. Another thing is this. So I liked the idea obviously of the bridge thing, but I decided against going natural, and this is just a little rough outline of what I plan to do, but yeah, it will be structured a bit better. That's just a rough outline at the moment, but if I go over from this angle, you can sort of see where I'm going with this. So instead of coming to the bridge from this side, I decided to make like an entrance up from this side. So I went for a similar design, obviously, because it is basically the same build. So this isn't the finished design. I was trying a few things, so I will redesign this, but this is kind of what I've gone for. I like how I'm going with it. but this will wait for the time being. Right, I'll give you a closer look at the main entrance. This is what's happening on the inside. Cleared a bit more room out. I'm a bit unsure of interior wise, but as an exterior design, I am very much proud of it. I had to terrain this over. It just looked completely out of place, so I thought it would look way better if I added some terrain over the top. And looking at it now, obviously when I placed all the dirt it was just plain dirt, but with the grass effect it looks a whole lot better. So yep, I am very much proud of that. Progress also on the inside, which isn't much, but I've cleared out a couple of the pillars because there was like 3 different pillars in here. As you see, I've moved my beacon in here. The pain I had to go through to get that beacon from my old base. Many deaths. If you want to see the deaths, check my TikTok. But this is moved in here so I can clear out space for the storage area. So I'm going for like a self-sorting system. That's the plan. Now for doing storage silos, etc., I need a lot of hoppers, which requires a lot of iron. So what I need is an iron farm, and that is what will be going down here. But it's not just going to be an iron farm, it will also be a villager hall, and it's actually a design from Prowl8413 on YouTube that I found, and apparently it's unbreakable, so that sounds like something I need. Now I will explain this. So where this leads to is a village 3,000 blocks away. It took me a stupidly long time to do, and then I thought, why didn't I do it in the nether, because it's shorter. So I've got everything mapped out. That's the way to the village portal. This place doesn't get any safer, so I'm going back through. Yeah, I have everything ready to go except the whole building the farm part, the iron farm, because I need more beds. I've got a few captive sheep here, so I can make more beds. So that's where I'm at the moment. Now I just gotta decide where to start, really. I'm in the bottom of my cave system, and I made a temporary zombie spawning mob grinder so I can get some XP, because I've just put up my enchantment table. So I'm going to sit here and grind for a bit and try and get some enchantments, decent enchantments on my diamond pickaxe. Now as far as makeshift zombie spawners go, this one's doing quite well. Only been here about 10 minutes so far, I think. Don't quote me on that because I didn't really time it, but yeah, 24 levels so far. Not bad at all. Okay, we are almost at 30 levels. Maybe 2 or 3 more zombies I could kill, and then we're good to go, I think. There we go, there should be plenty. Bring them all in. There we go, 30 levels. Beautiful. Now we can get out of here. Okay. Now this is how deep this cave goes. And it even goes deeper. Now if you look to that direction, that's the way out, I think. Now you got an idea of how big this place is. You can openly fly through, no problems. Although I'm not entirely sure I'm going the right way. Maybe it's this way. It must be dark outside because normally you can see. This way? Oh, I think I see it that way. Yeah, here we go. That's how big it is, so I can get lost easily. Alright, let's go to the enchantment table. I've made a temporary setup here. I was hoping to make it look good, but it didn't really work out. But it doesn't matter. Unbreaking 3, that's not bad. Oh, hope we get something else with it. And efficiency 4, that is really good. Could do with Fortune 3, but can't be too picky. So let's start planning this then. Now, do I get rid of that pillar and keep that one? Because I'm kind of thinking of arches along this way. So that could come in useful for the centerpiece. I could work around that. So what I might do is take out this pillar, and then I've got nothing to worry about really. Right, now my issue is still in the way there. So what I may have to do is shuffle it along a bit more. Beautiful. Now that I've got the outline done, I should probably take a look at the tutorial, I think, and get an idea of where to start, although I think I actually need a few hoppers to start off with. So if I go see how much iron I got. Okay, bit of ore and some ingots. That is not going to get me very far. I need more iron. Yeah, there's some. As you can tell, I can never stick to one thing. I started off doing the bridge, and then I started doing this, and then I started doing this iron farm, and everything's unfinished. There's bound to be some more iron in here, surely. Okay, so I've got 20 hoppers and 25 chests. That should be enough to kick off with. I think it's 3 high from the ground, I believe. 1, 2, nope. That's because I'm in it. 2, 3, like that. So I need to dig lower. Let's dig out about here. Bam, bam. No, I've done that wrong. Yeah, I guess I need to go lower then. Okay, so that is the storage system all hooked up and ready to go. So now I can start work on the platform. So what I need to do is place a hopper on top of that hopper. Hopper time, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 each way, so now I've got to fill it in. But what I want to do is make it a little bit decorative, because I have also some smooth stone. So obviously I want to keep in theme with what I've got going on at the moment. So if I just go another one across, and then we should be able to make our way nicely around. Bring those in, and I'll do the centerpieces in smooth stone. Okay, so that's the inner platform complete. Now what I need to do is go up one. So if I go bam and then up one, I believe it's got to be a 4 wide rim around the edge. Now according to Prowl, this is what helps this farm to be unbreakable. He doesn't fully explain why, but I will post a link to his tutorial in the description, and then he will explain how the farm works, and he'll even troubleshoot it. So if your farm isn't working properly, the suggestions he says in the video should sort you out really. Okay, now we got the outer layer done. Now I have to add another layer. I will need one just to border off the whole thing basically. Okay, now the border is done. All I need to do now is go bam, 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 bam. So these parts in the corners is basically for the water streams, which will send all of the golems into the center where they will burn to death. Alright, now we've got the border on and all of the corners. We have now got all of the water streams in now. So got a bucket for each corner bit, and then bucket all along each wall, leaving one block before the corners, and that is what creates the stream. And now pretend I'm an iron golem just falling slowly to my death. There's going to be no killing because there is no killing area yet. Let me just also show you what I have done below so far. As you can see, I've edged out around the spawner, and done. This is ready for the bed platform, which is also next on the agenda. So what I'll probably do is do that before I do the killing area. So what I've done here is just made a little room just so I can access any iron and whatnot. I may make this like a utility room, not to sound like a household or anything like that, but having a crafting table, furnace, you know, anvil, that sort of stuff in here could prove useful, but I would have to do that last, so any villagers that I have in the area won't link to them. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on with placing beds and doing the killing area. Okay, so we finally got all the beds up. I had to wait to shear all my sheep multiple times to get enough beds, but I believe there is a total of 40, so this will allow 40 villagers. Now you don't necessarily need 40, 20 would be plenty for just for an iron farm, but obviously I want to make it a villager hall also, which is why I'm using Prowl's design, and I will leave a link to that in the description. But the next thing on the agenda now will be the kill zone. I'm going to call it the kill zone, I've decided. I've got all my signs, so we are ready to start doing the kill station basically. I keep calling it different names, I don't know why. So I believe we start with a signpost here, and then maybe one like this, and then the same this side. It doesn't actually show it in the tutorial for this, so I'm kind of winging it right now. Okay, it looks like I've nailed it. I've probably used more signs than needed, but I believe this will work. So happy days. As you can see, I made a slight miscalculation. It's all good. Iron golems should float in. Obviously they're taller than me, so they'll get caught on the lava and get killed, and some cats will too. So happy days, we are ready to roll. So I think that'll be it for the episode. I'll end the episode there. A selfie with the annoying villager. But yeah, the next task will be to pull over villagers from the miles away village. So that will be a task for the next video, because that is going to be a massive task. But I don't know whether to try the nether and hope for the best. I've collected a whole bunch of rails down in my cave because there was a mine shaft down there, so I figured collect as many rails as I can. I don't think that's going to be anywhere near enough, but it's a start. So thank you very much for watching. I know I've crammed quite a lot into this episode, and it's took me about a week or two to actually video it all, so I hope you appreciate the amount of time and effort I put in, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you very much. Peace, guys. Peace.